98% of the carpet and rug cleaners out there, they do a surface cleaning on the rugs. If they come to your home and clean them, they just clean the top with a suction, a steamer that's made for, well, that's what they do when they bring it back to their shop too. They do it the same way. You just don't see what they're doing. That's 98% of the companies. Over 50 years ago, all the companies used this process, and we never changed our process because it's the only way. There's no shortcuts. You had hard manual labor. It's very hard manual labor.
Which they've gotten away from? Everybody's gotten away from that?
Everybody's gotten away from it because everybody's out to make as much profit as possible for the least amount of charge to the customer. So there are so many machines that came out that do the work of the people. However, there's no machine that can actually see the dirt coming out of the rug. The only way to do that is manually. This machine you see right now is just literally, it's only working the soap inside of the carpet.
This machine right here?
Yes, and the bristles on the bottom were specially bristled for our company. It cost a lot of money to have the bristles done. They're called vegetable bristles, and they're very, very soft, and they just gently work the soap in so we can really clean the rug out and get the deepest cleaning possible. Solution that takes pet urine or smells.
Okay.
It's called a soak and neutralize process.
Okay, so that's why they're not
all
using
the bacteria.
They're not using a hose with this. That's
they will use a hose, but first they're going to give it. They're going to give it the treatment to kill all the bacteria.
Okay, so I see. Now he's bringing in the hose.
Yeah. So what he's doing now is he's just working in the soap with a very gentle brush. That looks like any ordinary buffer machine.
Right.
But the brush on the bottom is specially bristled. And we have to send them out to New Jersey to a company called Braun Brush.
Okay. And
they re-bristle them with vegetable bristles. They're very, very soft.
Okay.
And easy. It just works in the soap, so then we can wash. It doesn't do the cleaning. It only works in the soap.
Oh, okay.
And it's a soap, a very mild detergent. It's the same soap you use in your laundry machine. We buy it from Costco. It's just a soap that you use in your washing machine.
Pedro, go 144, please. Pedro, 144.
Is that because we're going to see the dirt come out when they start to squeegee?
Yes. That will be the actual cleaning of the rug.
Okay.
What we're doing now is just working in the soap to loosen up the dirt. And then what happens, as you can see there, there's water from underneath the rug. The water is flowing right now underneath the rug because the only way to get the dirt out of the rug is to push it back up and out through the bottom to the top.
The water's coming up underneath because it's coming out of that machine?
No.
Oh, because the hose, okay.
The hose is underneath.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And the water pushes the dirt back up. When the dirt goes down on your rug, it gets trapped in between the knots. It gets stuck down in between the knots.
Okay.
And you just keep walking, gravity, over 10 or 15 years, sometimes 20, 30 years, the dirt just gets trapped in between the knots. Now watch the process as we get the dirt out. That's just loosening up the dirt. That machine does not clean the rug at all. And look at the dirt and nastiness coming out of the rug. You're going to see all of the dirt coming out over and over and over.
Right.
So this is the old-fashioned hard labor. This is the only way to guarantee to get all the dirt out of your rugs. There's no shortcuts. Every single way has been tried, and there is no better way to get all the dirt out of the rug. It's just impossible to do it by a machine. And you'll just see more and more and more dirt come out. Okay?
When they're done with this one, what they're doing right now, will it then go into here?
Yes. Now we'll keep flushing this over and over and over until all the water comes clear. When the water comes clear.
Oh, they don't stop until they're getting clear water out of it.
They don't stop until they're getting clear water out of it. Now, if it's humanly impossible. It's humanly impossible to get every drop of dirt out of a rug that has been more than 5 years since it's been hand washed. It's humanly impossible. That's why we have these machines next. The next process will be the centrifuge machine, which spins the rug at 50 G's. That's 50 times gravity. An astronaut can't go 12 times gravity or they risk the chance of dying. If they go more than 12 times gravity, they will die. Any human being. The astronauts actually practice in a centrifuge that goes 7 G's, 7 times gravity. See how much dirt
Dirt's
is in
still
there?
coming out, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's going to keep coming out.
And he's going to put some more soap in it now?
No. He was just going. He's just putting the machine back. Sometimes we have to flip it over and scrub it from the back. Okay. But with our centrifuge machines, which I don't know if there's any other ones who use the same process, but we specially geared up hoses to flood them with water as they're spinning the rug.
Okay, I see. That's here, going on up.
But you imagine this, the best way to imagine it is the spin cycle on your wash machine. It spins the clothes almost dry before you put them into your dryer. This machine will spin these rugs and it takes 95 to 98% of the water out.
Does anybody else have the centrifuges?
Yes, they're all over Europe, and they have started to populate in this country.
Okay.
However, not many people use this process anymore, so they don't see a need for a centrifuge.
Okay.
You have to be in this process of the business. So there's only a couple of percent of the companies in the whole country that use this process, and maybe only a few percent of those are the ones that have these machines so far. Okay, now they're rolling the rug and preparing it to go inside the centrifuge machine. Okay. See how many men it takes to put it in? And it's very heavy.
Yeah, that's all the water.
They struggle to put that in there. 3 men struggle because it's soaking wet with water. So now,
so we can see it's turning.
Now we turn the machine on, okay, and it will start wringing the water out.
Yeah.
It takes 95 to 98% of the water out. Now when it starts taking all the water out, and you see dirty water coming out, we turn on the water for the machine, and we flood the machine. We flood the machine with water.
Okay.
And we spin the rug.
Man, I can't believe how much dirt's coming out of there.
It's humanly impossible to get every drop of dirt out. This machine is spinning it at 50 G's. I promise that the rug is more clean when we are done with it than it was when it was first made.
So that hose is pumping water right now. You just turned it on,
pumping
right?
water,
And we see it's starting to clean up.
Yep, see the hoses coming?
Yeah, yeah.
These machines?
Yeah.
Yep. Look at the water. The water coming out now is all clear.
Clean, yeah.
It's all clear water.
Yeah.
So we turn the water off, and we let the machine just spin the rest of the water
Get the rest
out.
of the water out, okay.
It will take a minute or two to get all the water out.
Right.
And look how light it is compared to when it went in there.
Two guys.
Look how, yeah, and it's very light. They were struggling, 3 guys. This is our big drying room, and I'm pretty sure this is the largest drying room in the country. There's 100 poles. There's 100 poles, and they're 20 foot wide.
Okay.
They're 20 foot wide hanging poles. Look at this rug. Looks like a brand new rug. There's not one speck of dirt in it. It's carpet dust in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah? Oh, yeah. That's the first thing that's supposed to happen. They're supposed to wash them. They don't do it anymore because they're cutting costs.
What's he doing now? Trying to get out any tiny little bit of water that's left?
No, no water. This doesn't have anything to do with water. You can kneel on that rug with your pants and you won't get your knees wet.
He's pushing it a certain way.
He's pushing all the nap the one way so it all dries in the same direction.
Okay, okay.
And then it looks more uniform.
Right, right, right.
If it dried
different ways than
it wouldn't look as good,
right?
But you can see some of it right there, how it's
right.
But it wouldn't take long for it to all be going one way.
Right.
It just wouldn't look as good. So this is more presentable for the customer.
Right.
It looks like a brand new rug. Most of our customers are very, very happy with the results. Yes, please. Caesar's putting one of our old joints on here.
Now, how long is this one going to stay in here?
Overnight.
Okay.
It will be dry. The room kicks in at 3:30. Within 2 or 3 hours, it'll be completely dry.
Okay.
Because it's 95–98% of the water's already out. And when we turn on this room, we have dehumidifiers that are so powerful they suck out 200 gallons of water an hour.
Let's look at those.
Yeah.